Okay, so I added a page. Ladies on the floor, are you listening? Okay, sorry. I added an assignment called artifacts. Artifacts are the evidence or the proof that we produced something in class and added it to our slideshow. So over here on the right hand side, you can click on this slideshow, and we're basically going to follow the same procedure of adding this slideshow to a new page on your website called Artifacts. If you did not do this before, please make sure to take off Andrew Stewart Dent and replace it with your name. If you want to, you can add summer underneath where it says periods 1 through 6. Change that to summer or whatever. You'll notice that this one's a lot different than the other one. There's a lot more buttons on here. We may not use all of these, but we'll have them just in case. Okay? Works pretty much the same way when you do your slideshow, which you can view on your website. When you click any of these buttons, they'll go to that page. So what we'll do is, as we create things, whether it's images or little write-ups, like journal entry type writings, we'll change the title up here and also the corresponding button on this page, so that when someone goes to your website, they can see, okay, on this day, we did a biographical sketch of Cesar Chavez, for instance. We're going to be focusing on Cesar Chavez a lot because of his significance to the economy and to Hispanics in general in Southern California. If you haven't studied him yet in school, you probably will, because he was a huge influence in helping farm workers unite to create a union so that they got better wages, better living conditions, and all of those things. So we're going to be actually studying Cesar Chavez, and part of our artifacts are going to be little reports, images, etc. So each one of you should have gotten one of these. Please make sure, it should already say artifacts on here. Please make sure to put your name on there. Take off where it says Andrew Stewart Dent. Every time you see that, I want to see your full name on there. So if you didn't do that on the other slideshow, you can still do that. And since it's already been embedded or placed into your website, again, any changes you make will automatically change there also. So I'm going to open up another tab. And go to Google Sites by typing in sites.google.com. And since I didn't record this earlier, I'm going to record another one here by creating this. And again, I'm going to title this with the student ID. I'm just going to use mine. Oops, didn't work. Let's try it again. I'm just going back through the same process. So I'm going to Pages. I'm going to create another page. Call this one About Me. Then I'm going to create another page and call this one Artifacts. And I'm going to then follow the same procedure. Go to the Insert menu Scroll down to where it says slides. And it should have the most recent slideshow at the top. Since you changed the name on yours, it'll always, whatever the newest or most recent slideshow that you've worked on should show up at the top. Question? So I'm going to follow the same procedure. I'm going to make this a little bit larger by pulling it to the right until I see those two rectangles on either side. Don't want it to be too big because it's going to go larger than the screen. So make it about half the size of the available area. And then again, pull it from the bottom until those two rectangles go away on either side. It's a little tricky when the network's working slow because sometimes you let go of the mouse and it continues to make it larger. And then once again, I'm going to put it in the middle and publish the page. And click publish again. So see if you can finish that today so that when we start adding things to it, it'll already be set up for the rest of our summer.